Greetings this morning from my back deck. Some of the adventures that we have when we live in the country are not what we consider adventures that we really want to be a part of. And a couple days ago, we had an incident here that I'll show you. My neighbor decided he was going to burn his field, and it basically got out of control, which came over and burnt at least a good half of my back winter pasture, which feeds my boys pretty much through the winter, so I don't have to use that much hay. I called the fire department, and they came out, and they were wonderful. They stopped his from going any more over to my other neighbors and across the ditch into the back. They also got mine put out as it was continuing to come closer to the house, which I was totally not concerned about my home, because I made a perimeter area that is from the pasture, that's a dry paddock area for the animals. So if it came up this close, I'm sure unless we would have had some of our heavy winds that we do get, it wouldn't have came in. But I had to get a hold of, get my animals out of the pasture. My one goat was in the paddock, which was fine. The other two were on the side pasture, and my horse was going ballistic. He was raring and bucking and spewing, and there was no way I could get him to come around the side of where the pasture was, because the fire was coming this way. So I was able to open the side gate, and thank God, Aspen, the one goat that was over there, I called him, and he came right into the backyard. And so then I got a hold of Cody, not a hold of him. He was on the other side screeching, and I called him, and then he came, and I was able to get him in the backyard also. So I had everybody contained right here while the firefighters were taking care of things. So I will just turn this around so that you can see what I'm speaking about. And like I said, some of the adventures that we have in the country are not adventures you want to have, but thank God again that we were all taken care of. Nobody lost anything but pasture. I lost feed for the winter. My neighbors don't have any livestock, so they don't have any loss at all except burnt grass, which is fine. I mean, nobody got anything hurt. So anyway, that's a country adventure I don't particularly want to have again. You can see the burned area across my pasture there, and then it goes up to the hill incline where my neighbor's pasture, and actually basically where it started. As you can see here, the paddock is right here, and that would have given me a fire break, which I don't like pasture and stuff right up to my house, so this did a wonderful job here. I didn't take any videos during this time, mainly because I was too busy getting animals, taking them, put in places, and but I did capture some photographs, and I will show you, get those posted on this too. But this is supposedly February, and we normally have snow, and we're having a very mild winter this year, and this is not what you expect in February to have fire. In fact, the firemen were here. They said this is the only second time they've ever had to literally fight a fire during the winter in February. So like I said, this was not a planned adventure, but it's done, and I just had I went to the back area back there, and actually it was so hot that it actually burned my hot wire in two, and made it just brittle. So so I will get on with the rest of my chores, and this pasture will come back in the spring, and I will have the food for the summer. Just have to add extra hay now for this time to get the critters to winter. Thank you for joining me on this little adventure, and we will have much more fun ones coming up. Have a blessed day. Bye.